Hey guys, I keep doing that every time, but anyways, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Goodbye Despair. We're here to continue where we left off in the middle of the investigation, instead of being at the end, because last episode was way too long. I did not want there to be a 2-hour video. So we're continuing where we last left off. When we switched, so we did find the body. Nekomara was dead once again, for the second time. This time he's gonna stay dead. Killed by somebody. We gotta investigate. And since this was interesting because we had to investigate as Hajime in a rape house, and then we also had to investigate as Nagito in the strawberry house. Because they couldn't go separate ways. And then we switched back to Hajime, now Nagito's killed. Okay, continue. My loads are Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. It's simple logic. Showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I teleport. Thank you, game. That's pretty cool. I definitely. That's valid. Answer me seriously. How are you able to come to the side?
Hey.
Before I do that, there's something you did to you guys. There is. I'm trying to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
Give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. Being abruptly interrupted by Nagito. Jack and I were about the results of his investigation in Strawberry House. Okay, so then everybody knows. Got it. Okay, we got that truth pull, that truth pull. We got this truth pull. Okay, we got this truth pull. Okay, there's no physics. I guess these were pretty important. Especially the fact that everyone's Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's volume was moving is definitely worth noting.
Hey.
There's one more thing I need to tell you guys. We're at the final dead room. Huh?
Could it be?
Did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. This is a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? The gamer rolled one bullet into a gun from the cylinder pointed towards you and pulled the trigger. So you really did it.
Man.
So that's how you're supposed to play it. It would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, I guess that's just what Tommy said.
Huh?
Actually.
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That you only have 1/6 chance of surviving. He's alive, after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What's wrong with him? I knew he was straight from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal, it's crazy, that's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to get a town bedroom, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights is freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Back and forth, you'll be able to do that now.
You stay quiet.
You're repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky thanks to that I was able to play the roulette at the highest score. And I obtained quite an amazing prize and reward. Is that the future foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation. Even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the earlier file. Killing school life. The killing that took place at Hope Peak Academy, right? I recall Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. Even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killing when Victor was for each incident. I found it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. And it's just that I thought that Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
But...
However, I can't say the information is completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and the killing school trip. Similarities. For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey.
I don't think that's true, because Sayaka wasn't that important to the story. She wasn't really that important to the story, so that's not true. You're already wrong. The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer. That is true. But that's also not true, because Peko wasn't. Sparkling, yeah, she wasn't Sparkling Justice, that's Cap as well. The third murder was like 2 killings that happened in that's however the fuck I say that. Okay, that is true.
Hey.
You guys think about these strange similarities. Definitely strange. Think of these as a coincidence, especially if one was behind the one driving the murder. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
By the way, the fourth murder of the killing squad was apparently ruled a suicide. Whether that means something or not, is something each person should think about on their own. I just want to tell you guys the truth. The truth. Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? These complaints just never end, do they? You're gonna talk like that. I won't want to tell you anymore, and I can learn what your talent is too. Huh?
Well...
That file isn't the only one I received from my opinion. There's another one. Seal.
Yep.
Indeed, it's the Bookkeeping Academy School Crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our school members?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
Quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
That ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Homestuck Academy?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said, Hajime thinks it's something special. Because you were just a reserve student. Reserve department. Okay, so we don't have... Okay. Huh?
Well...
Like the primary department for main core students, says the reserve department is for reserve personnel, for basic and essentially you're like a substitute for second year. Even then, that's just in name only. Reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Academy's revenue team. Reserve department. Substitute. String. Revenue stream. What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess any talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee for tuition. The funds obtained from these exams, the academy can focus on offering your research and talent. For this, the symbol of hope can be raised.
Isn't that
It
right?
means you're just a stepladder, but still ignored. An average talented human can be put to good use of those who are known as mankind's hope. Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Do you admire hope, or are you willing to sacrifice your body to Hope's Academy? Maybe you're just obsessed with Hope's Academy. Fangirl comes and ways to It's not like that. You want to become hope, if that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully, only humans worth becoming hope possess the amazing talents and strong will. When you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. If you're chosen by hope, you become hope.
You don't even know?
It's not even worth admiring. Or are you so blinded by your admiration for the Academy that you can even see that? Nobody from the reserve corps who never had a talent to begin with. Nobody forgot he was a nobody, that's all. Then I couldn't just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student.
Man,
I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you're the only one who didn't have a talent?
that's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way it could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? Survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya would have been the most likely candidate. No, that's probably impossible.
Hey,
Are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
what?
Huh?
Well,
It'd be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. If we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
So you cleared the final dead room that contained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey,
Here's what the ultimate weapon.
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared the room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtain there as I see fit, right? Plan to keep it a secret? Plan to side with the killer again?
man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want to hope to shine even brighter. This doesn't make any sense at all. So, sorry, tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
Please, I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one
I-
tiny little tidbit. Right, I did go to a place that seemed to be an octagon. I found many different weapons there. I didn't find anything worthy of the name ultimate weapon. Come on, there's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
From someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves now. So we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case. Better hurry, the class trial's gonna start soon.
You're right.
Right, I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to the side any moment.
Bye now.
Alright, I'll go on ahead.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime. It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Mekamaru's case right now, right? The truth is that I'm shocked, but now is not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's important. Isn't that right?
yep.
I'm relieved to hear that. You should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. Should just forget about it for now. Need to focus on Nekomaru's case. What do I investigate, though? Didn't I investigate everywhere? I'm pretty certain I investigated everywhere. So where is my best? Return from the depths of hell. Gundam.
Yo.
Yo, sorry, we're late.
Hey.
If you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. Because as I said, right?
Hey. Hey.
You're not listening to me. I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
From Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh?
That thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
Thanks for your opinion, just tell me the results. Well, the compass, rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. Rotated 180 degrees. I see, it's just as I thought. Huh? What do you mean by that? Obviously, the elevator looks like it rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated.
Now then.
Now then, I shall go investigate Nekomaru's body. Is that prove my case? That goes up and down and not left and right? As if you were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way towards Great Power.
Oh my.
What was wrong with him? Does he seem pissed off or something? Nagito. No. How much do you know? Well then, what do I... Continuation of what do I do now? I checked everywhere. So, now what? Okay.
You serious?
Are you serious?
Damn it.
Damn it, I didn't even know who did this, but it's pretty fricked up.
Hey.
Not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. We've already investigated everything we can.
Well.
We haven't, there's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Not that Mikana's no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
Eh?
It cannot be.
Yeah, true, we're going to disassemble Nekomaru's body.
I won't forgive
Screw
you.
with him. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Through enough and to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why you
You stay quiet.
suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, trying to interfere so much.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi, what are you standing there for? Damn it, fine, I just have to do it, right? When I say I wanted to see his insides, but now like this is just too much.
Well,
Come on, are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. There's definitely something wrong with him. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but I feel like that's not entirely the case. That attitude towards everyone else is strange now too. Why? Can I talk to Kazuichi now?
damn it.
He faced Nekomaru's eyes full of determination and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Where'd you get that tool knife?
Huh?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before he even went to the amusement park. Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe.
It's like the damage to his head is the reason, huh? The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning. His torso was covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now, I tried assembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Right, Kazuichi is finished assembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Ooh, can we see the time of death? That could be helpful. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is closed. The hands of the clock looks like they're pointing at 7:30. Also looks like the clock arm is set for 7:30 a.m. Which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30. Clock's alarm timer has been at 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? You should have arrived at Great Park before 7 for long-term Tai Chi. Is the clock malfunctioning? No, wait. Another few radio signals are telling me update the time. Why is it stuck at 7:30? If I was right at the time of death at 5:30, why is it at 7:30? An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why is this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? It's like his head was in the back of Nekomaru's neck. Good night, Mom. Yes. So, the wire again? The wire. And it means it's in oil or crouching over Nekomaru's body and someone sees like he's glaring at me. What is going on with you now?
You're the
This
worst.
is the worst, huh?
Jeez.
It's overlooked an important clue, I swear it's just the worst. I thought there's no way I can believe this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that took over. It's a doorknob?
you don't even
The
know?
screws came out with it. It won't happen unless you apply a ton of force to it. Plus it looks like there are scratches at the base of the doorknob. A wire
Hey.
maybe? A wire perhaps? That got tied around a doorknob and caused Nekomaru to fall and it broke. Don't you think it's strange?
See?
He examined the far back door and grape tower. The doorknob is still intact, right? Hey, mention it, you're right.
Now
If
then.
that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? It's not the way with strawberry hulls and it's a possibility. It has to be the door connected to the grape hall that we entered from, right?
Well,
It makes sense to think about it like that. To try it out. Try it out how?
I don't know.
We know where the strawberry house we entered the strawberry tower from the strawberry hall. It's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? The button to open the strawberry hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
It's repaired after all we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Well,
You're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair this is broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. We have plenty of parts right here. Huh?
see?
Use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts for it. Hold on. Saying we should use parts for our dead friend? How about recycling? A much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Oh, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like I said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button. Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chains on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain. The door that leads to Strawberry Hall is a chain wrapped on the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Guys, we should go over to Strawberry Hall and repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Alright, we're going to come later too, alright? If you really brought this time if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
You should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. You're fiercely saying that Nagito left the area.
Huh?
What happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
That reminds me, Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right? Something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it can mean.
Hey,
I should tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. Only to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. Clocks? I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
But why'd he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that guy at all. Now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Don't war not matter. There's still many mysteries surrounding this we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries maybe.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. Nagito said about the door opening. What is he planning to do about the chain? Looks like it won't come off easy, so it's not going to have a plan or something. Jeez, I don't understand this at all. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the hall. Let's go over to the hall. Let's go. And elevator. And because we the elevator is working now. Alright, let's go. Walking to the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since the Strawberry House.
What's up?
Here.
Hey, hey.
Kazuchi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. A lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my
Hey,
permission.
hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyways, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What happened if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
I'm able to open. You haven't done anything with the chain.
Hey,
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? Didn't do anything about that. It doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's worth trying it out. Come all this far, if you think we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Go. And push. Head, smash head, first and one. I'm gonna start roll open, not when the other side's chained up. Fair resignation, I push the button. Hey, look, it opened. Huh?
Hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible.
Where'd the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a sec, that's not the only thing that's strange. That's right, there's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So,
What do you mean?
hey.
So it's the same. The room didn't flip. We expected to be on the other side and like flip the room, but the room didn't flip. That's because it's not two sides. They're on. It's like vertical, not horizontal. Which is why when we go through that, we just go to a higher up level. It's the same place, except different colors. And the door on the other side is absolutely. Doesn't it all look the same as we were in Great Tower? Hey, you're right, when we were inside Great Tower, Necromorph's body was in front of the far back door. Which means the body should be from the door of Strawberry Hall. If we enter from Strawberry Hall, the body should be in front of the doorway we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Necromorph's body in front of the door of the Great Hall?
Hey, hey!
Not to set the parts that carefully arranged like some of the body all moves too. The body isn't the only thing that moves, even the tipped over doors and the spilled oil. They all move the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw when we entered the Great Hall. Everything now is at the crime scene inside the Great Tower shifted to the opposite side. So they all rotate 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but you never know what that means. It's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. The mystery is so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of this case. I have to rethink this. Maybe the only rethink why I've been approaching this case. Okay.
I see.
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought, it was definitely the right choice to confirm this. So you thought, and you already knew about this mystery? That bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first? The door at the far back of the grapevine. Maybe there's a clue in there. There's a clue in that door. Yeah, normal door knob. No door knob. It's a door with a picture of grapes on it. It should lead to the Great Hall. Wait, huh? The doorknob is gone. Looks like the screw came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right? The doorknob next to Necromorph's body came off the door to start with the Great Hall, right? That's what it could like. Well, that's what it looks like. You said clue. Were you talking about this? But what is the clue 2?
What?
Are you getting even more confused? Hey, don't worry. This one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved if everything were linked together. If you can reach it. Just like I did. What does he mean? Even if I ask him that, not getting part needs to be an answer. It'd just be a waste of time to ask. Okay, investigation finally freaking over. Jesus, that was a long investigation.
It appears that it's time for the class trial! To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
How do we get to the class trial? Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey, hey!
How are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
Right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Hi, did something happen?
Hey, hey!
Oh, did you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey, hey!
What do you hear this to? Something as if coming off Chiaki or something started to shake and rumble. And suddenly appeared before us. Okay. That's one way to get to the trial ground, but how are we... Where are we in this? Okay. Got it. Can you tell us to go inside from here? It seems that way. Okay, I'm gonna go. Come on, Necromorph, make sure I avenge you. Yeah, we'll be a little cautious.
It appears you cannot escape.
It's
nearly showtime!
Welcome to try to stab your fortune right very hard. Now then, Michelle, you moving as well.
Yep.
Okay, you're right. Annoying, but Miss Sony is going nowhere now.
Damn it!
Damn annoying. It doesn't matter. You're trapped now. One by one, everyone wants to fall into the wrong. So I was only one left. I'm about to take a step forward. The same step ladders. Huh? I can tell somebody standing next to me with his eyes locked on the one of the rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believe that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
Man.
If I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be the true hope.
Damn it.
There wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? You're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weakness.
Isn't that right?
No, that's what it means to live, right? I'm going to accept that.
Well,
It's not like that's what I wanted to say to you
Hey.
anyways. There's this one novel I like. Peculiar Mystery Story. Not a novel. A story I told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. When you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you're looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. You can't comment on a book I've never read before.
No good at all.
That's a normal answer. I should expect that from a talented reserve course student like you. But now that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
Some way we're similar, but maybe that difference is what makes me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone is waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? I still believe you're just like everyone else. Reserve course students are so full of themselves. Nagato's chilling laugh continues to disappear into Monica Rock. Calm down. That's right. I just need to calm down. I feel deep breaths, and once my nerves have settled, I step into Monica Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at the ever-increasing speed.
Hey,
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse
well,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake, descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly, it stopped like it always does. And the door opened. I already don't like this, but I seem desire to applaud this wonderful vulgar trial. It's so exhausting to discuss useless things. Let's get on with it already. Sad, my chest hurts. This is so sad.
Hey,
Don't go
come
talking
on
about permission
now.
after I've said my catchphrase.
Now
Otherwise, I'll
I'm
roll dice and basically
really
result in a sex
angry.
change operation that many times. An extreme punishment.
Now then.
Oh, then let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. So it begins. Hope this will never happen again. Now it's happened for the 4th time. And it'll happen one more time after. And another time for the finale. The current of the 4th class trial is about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager, is more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I've ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. He still tried to live earnestly. Just when I finally got used to his new form. Nekomaru's killer. One of us. A lot of fucking dead on this one. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive with no excuse. I want this to be excused. I don't forget this. They betrayed Nekomaru. They betrayed their friends. I know I'd never ever forgive them. And so, the Trash trial has begun. I like to save my game. Yes. Okay, do I have any new skills? I don't think I do. I just sucked the whole time. Yes, I do not. I'm just gonna jump right into it. See if I can get the first half of the class trial.
Now then, let's
You know,
during the
trial
class
works.
trial. If you vote I'll punt, I'm sure you guys, whoever survives, will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
I bet the killer is now like, oh, I gotta freaking survive now. I gotta get through this.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
No.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
Tell what the weapon is by looking. It won't be much of a mystery if that were true. Let's think at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably a hammer. But I bet you the hammer is not the weapon. Oh wow, great, yeah. All these people. Wow, fantastic. These 7 bullets.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That killer, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
No, that's wrong!
He did. Why is it really squeaky clean? There should be clean oil.
No, I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon,
So
right?
it is the pillar. Natural weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that has oil on it, that means it is the pillar.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Well, yes and no.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty frickin' heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Dead.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed
Okay,
himself?
so the game's gonna be like, oh, it's coincidence. Last game was suicide, and now it's the same. No, it's not.
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, that's nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
It does bother me a little. That word, suicide. It's not a similarity, Hajime. It's not a similarity. Jesus Christ. Well, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
But that's
suicide.
a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can
Well, I'm
think
thinking
of.
of it, they didn't pick up the pillar, but they used what I did. What I thought. They waited for Nekomaru to go into the tower, put him into sleep mode. Like they met at Grape Tower, put him into sleep mode. Not Grape Tower, they put it in the Strawberry Tower. And put him into sleep mode. Then when he fell asleep, they used a wire to tie like a little bit to his foot and tie the other side to the handle of the door. And then once they did that, they went all the way, they put the little chain on the door, went out, and then called it the button, Grape Hall. Which when they did that, the 4 dropped for Grape Hall. So Nekomaru was kind of like dangling there. So when he woke up, obviously he was going to try and get out, which that would cause the handle of the doorknob to break off and him to fall to his death. Which way he died, as he was falling, he banged his head on the pillar. That's how he died. I just need to figure out who the hell set that up.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Wire, grab on, oil for it, door, chain, door pipe, Jesus Christ, everything. I have everything. I have every tool in existence right now.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Go on.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
You're a murder Nekomaru by tipping over the pillar.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Do this and then pause, because then I can actually look for the oil on the floor is one. I don't think I really have anything to do with it. Good knife on. Good knife on this part. Press on Nekomaru's function sees and is forced into it. That's not much. Wire. Turn right and left leg will tie with a metal wire. That wire will go inside. Like the wire? Open door now. I don't think that's that. And then door fragments. This one just going to scare underneath Nekomaru's body. It was underneath his body.
If the pillar was not lifted,
if he was hit by the pillar, why are
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Fragments underneath him. That way, why are there fragments underneath him? Just like the 4th head. Okay,
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Exactly.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already!
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
He fell, banged his head on it, and dead.
I have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill!
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Is the ultimate weapon the wire? Is the wire the ultimate weapon? Is that what happened?
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
The wire.
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark divas of destruction.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
That's actually a fair point.
Huh?
Yeah,
The
let's do that
secret
first.
of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
No.
But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
No.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Full show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first, but I'm gonna find proof that completely contradicts that. Yeah, you're kind of wrong. You're kind of incorrect. You kind of failed. Yeah, you kind of failed. Okay, focus on that. Strange ceiling and tower and okay, that's when you saw nothing on. Regardless of whether you enter. Okay, I think it's
Are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with
so I
Miss
just
Sonia.
shoot the first one. I just break the first one with, oh, no, man, it's not.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same.
I know they're not.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, you're kind of wrong about it. You kind of failed. Kind of
Both of those
incorrect.
towers, are they really the same place?
What? Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180
Or it's
degrees.
something like they're both at the same time, but it's like on top of it. And the floor in the hall don't call the button. It's like an elevator. They always bring the floor open.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
And so then what? You seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much. If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down! Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
No, it's the wiggle. The other parts of the floor, everything would have moved.
Well, we were
But it
moving
didn't.
from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
Yes. I know where that referencing from, and seriously, just don't say that. Don't say that. I know what that's from. It's from freaking way back in the day, but I'm not freaking. Okay, let me see. Broken oil. What's the oil on the floor? That might be it. It's like the oil would have moved.
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Oh, frick. No. Ow. No, I ran out of cuts.
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Wait, I'm running out of cuts here. Hold on. I'm running out. What do I do?
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I think I know what I do.
There are many different ways.
I'm going too fast.
The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Now I have there you go.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Allow me to cut through those words!
Do you not see the oil on the floor? The oil is a liquid, which means it moves easily.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Exactly.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea.
Mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. We don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the person who has the clues.
Hey, Nagito, I thought it would come to this. I knew my
The reason
turn
why
was coming up.
I'm considering the reason why the handbook was still there is because the floor of that is like an elevator. Let's say you're on Strawberry Hall and you're like, okay, let's press the button to go into the Strawberry Tower. The floor comes up, the Strawberry Tower, the Strawberry Hall thing, and it's like, oh, it's here. Open the door, and you're there. Let's say you're at Grape Tower, and you're like, hey, I want to go there. Press the button to Grape Tower, and then drops down Grape Tower, Grape Hall, and it's like, oh, the door's there, open, and there, and you're there, which is why the handbook is still there.
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? So you talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Something happened to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
For appropriate action in order to learn the secret, could you be talking about the life-threatening game?
I see! You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you? That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete, and there A small, conspicuous window.
Can we see what's outside the window now?
All by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Can I see the window now?
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it might be faster just to show.
Thank you. I'd like to see what's out
At
there.
an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Now you took grin creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
So I was right. That just means I was correct. The little room right here that looks like a hallway, that's the final dead room that leads to the Octagon. That right there is Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower connected as one big tower. I was correct once again.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
Okay, maybe I flipped it a bit. Maybe I guess then Grape Tower is the one on top, and the Strawberry Tower is the one on the bottom. Grape House is the one on the top, Strawberry House is the one on the bottom. My bad, I kind of flipped that over.
But don't you think it's weird? If the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
A lot of things that should make sense in this
Then
picture.
let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Makes sense in this picture. I wonder, the trees look a little weird, that might be it. How big is the tower? Tower, right? Tower it's not natural at all.
Crap!
This is actually
Here!
It was actually supposed to look there. Okay, I was thinking of the joke back.
If the structure of the Funhouse is what we
Oh,
thought
that's
it
what's
was,
the tower there.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind you. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
I think there's lots of things that make sense in this photo. There are other conversations between it.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Or was I right? And it's just that the Grape House is like buried down a little bit underneath there. That could be it.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not. Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met
right.
the same requirements as me,
Strawberry House is above, Grape House is underneath Strawberry House.
if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Different clue. Talking about that one item. Time.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive
Yes.
should be the only room on the third
That's
floor of Grape
because
House.
the trapdoor that we saw in the final dead, the Octagon. Open the trapdoor. Since you're on the Strawberry House above Grape House, underneath the first floor of Strawberry House would be
does it mean?
That thing just now that we're figuring out this structure being not so different from before. Totally technical to find out the answer to this. Alright, let's do this. Let's go, we got logic dive. I already forgot the controls of it again, so let me check it again. Okay, left mouse button to jump, accelerate with control, brake with right mouse down. Here you go. Okay. This is still easily my favorite part of the trial, I'm just saying. I braked because I thought it was the next question. Frick, I smacked my head on the pillar. Whoa. Ugh. Frick, ow. That hurt. Big fish. Right. Yep. Strawberry house and grape house both exist. Yes. They are houses. Okay. Okay, yeah, no. Avoid that. Is this a question? No, it is not. Let's keep going. Stop. Strawberry house and grape house, the same building or two different buildings? They are two different buildings. Frick. Oh, I forgot. I was saying it's like two different levels for some reason in my head. Yes, it's the same building. They're just on top of each other. What is going on? Yes, they're the same building. I already said they're on top of it, on body. Just don't randomly spawn things in front of me. Okay, let's slow down. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta slow down. Our strawberry house and grape house position with each other. Vertically! Their position vertically, not horizontally. Yes. Done. There you go.
It's all coming together.
Definitely didn't mess up for 3 times. Definitely did not.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building? Different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Strawberry House is located above Grape House.
I see!
Yeah.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then, it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like
Exactly,
Strawberry
this is really
House
like
was
an
on top
elevator.
of Grape House.
That's what I said. It's like an elevator. You press the button. It's like, let's say you're in Strawberry House. You're like, hey, I want to go to Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall. Press the button, floor comes up. It's like, oh, there you go, you're here.
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
I don't know where they might know someone else. It's a strange feeling in Tower.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Kidding me.
You mean a fake body?
Jesus Christ.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake bot?
Shut up! Just pick
Do
one
I just
of them.
do this bullet on the dummy one? Is that all I do?
I'm gonna solve this.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
That's all I do.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's the same floor. It's like an elevator. Press the button, floor comes up to that. That hall.
Nekomaru's
Press the button
body
down
wasn't
there,
a dummy.
floor comes down to
That can be
hall.
proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said, right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
Jesus.
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
This should be the most obvious part of the trial, yet nobody has understood it yet.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same
Okay,
building?
maybe an elevator? Let's check that. Device that turns the things towards the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this. Do I already have to spell elevator? Is that all I have to do? Yes, that's all I have to do. Wow, it's I like how the game actually had to spell out elevator like I didn't know what an elevator was.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
Yes. I bet you wanted to top
Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an
sword game, like 4.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just...
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
You tried to trick us. Obviously, Monokuma wanted to trick us into thinking that it's just horizontal.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
That's because the door was never there in the first place. Because Monokuma's trying to trick us, freaking idiots.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved the elevator. The one thing that they all have in common is they were all on the floor.
I see!
Yep.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And? Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
What's unique about that elevator? No, it's not. Only the floor moves.
I see!
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Now is when somebody's gonna jump in and be like, hey, no,
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Really?
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Exactly, okay.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
The compass turned 180 degrees, so it goes around the tower wall. It goes like up and around it to the other side of the tower, aka, which is why the compass turned 180 degrees. See, now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But
move like that, though.
Does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
Kinda weird how Gundam's the one to bring this up, but he doesn't want us to figure out the true structure, maybe because he's a killer. I don't know.
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? I already know what this means, but apparently Hashime doesn't. Two houses are connected vertically. The position of the tower should be the same in both houses. In fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. When my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break this contradiction? I already know how, so okay. Jesus Christ, I think about it. I think it's Kazuichi's accountant. Is that Kazuichi's accountant the one where it's like, oh, I'm an elevator, and it's like, that's very complicated.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Okay, so I gotta do one of those two.
The two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong.
Hey, you're kind of wrong. We're both wrong.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side, which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Nope. I only did that once.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
An Octagon means... I forgot my shapes.
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable. I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Probably. Here, like in the middle, I guess. So it's not like there. You can't, like, where do I look? No. Okay. Where am I supposed to click? I know that it's just click there. I know where it is. It's like on the first floor of the thing. But what does it mean by over here?
Here!
There you go.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it.
Okay.
The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learn?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
Guess that was the wire, but okay.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon
That
and
is
killed
a fair point,
Nekomaru.
because I did say the killer used like the floor thing to have him fall to his death, so fair point.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Someone else is a try name of the ultimate weapon? What's this mean? I think the killer used that to murder Nekomaru, and who's the killer who did that? Intermission.
Hiya!
So, I'm gonna leave this episode of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair here. That's the first half of the past trial. Okay. So, I got to the point where they caught up with the structure of the thing that I figured out. But now, in the next episode, I'm really excited for it because I have to figure out what the frick the door is. I started leaning towards maybe it being Gundam. Some of the things he's also said. One, the door has to be either Fuyuhiko, Kazuichi, or Gundam. The game wants to make it so obvious that the killer is somebody from Great House and Strawberry House. And also, the killer is Gundam 3 because they changed the clock in Strawberry House. And now by when they so it's one of them 3. It can't be Kazuichi because it just explains he wouldn't have fixed everything for us. That means it would either be Fuyuhiko or Gundam. So it's Fuyuhiko. He never would have told us in the first place that he saw Nekomaru going down to the tower. He would have put that anyways, I'm gonna leave this episode of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you guys like this video. If you guys have been enjoying my videos lately, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Keep in mind, it's totally free. You can unsubscribe at any time. Help me get to 100 subscribers as soon as possible. And as always, I will see you guys in the next episode.